This is my guide to try and help you beat Spiral Floor 7. I want to say this is how I beat Spiral Floor 7, but I've already decided I'm not going to just do that because, I've been pretty lucky. I have a couple 5 stars. I got Venti and Mona over here. I also have a large character pool just from RNG and whatnot, and a 5-star bow. So, to make everything fair, I'm not going to use Venti, I'm not going to use Mona. I'm probably going to use the rest of these guys because 4 stars are pretty feasible. Um, I feel like that's pretty fair. So I would say essentially free to play, but because everything's RNG, even taking off the 5 stars doesn't really make it free to play. You know what I mean? And I keep misclicking. I want to go back to the floor before 9 so I can look at everything, and I keep return to corridor. There it is. So on Spiral Floor 7, right? Everybody has a lot of trouble with these Fatuis on Spiral Floor 7. So the biggest thing is taking a second to check out every floor and see what elements you need to break through everybody's shield. So we have Hydro Fatui, which is broken through by electric. We have Cryo, which is fire. And we have the Fatui Skirmisher. It doesn't say it, but he's electric, so we need an ice. So just from the first half alone, we need fire, electric, and ice. So let's see. We still need fire, we still need ice, but now we also need geo. So there's our 4 elements, essentially, just without even checking the third floor of this, or sorry, the third chamber, we have all 4 of our elements picked out. Because when we get down to this last one, we still need electric, we still need ice, but, now we don't need anything for the Nemo Boxer because he shuts his own shields off. So that's always pretty nice. And then on the second half, so our first half is going to be fire, electric, geo, ice. Our second half, we're going to need fire for cryo, water for pyro, Nemo cuts his own shield, geo and water again. Oof, and skirmisher on both sides, so we will need ice on both sides. Which is impossible because I only have Kaya, but that's alright, we'll figure a way through that. He'll probably just be the first person we focus. It looks like we have to go to Skirmisher, once on both of the third halves? Oh, okay, every single first half floor has a Skirmisher, so Ice is definitely going on the first team. So we'll go in here and we'll do what we needed. Fire, Ice, Electric, Geo, and then we needed Fire. I totally don't even remember what we needed for the second floor. Sorry, just one quick second. Water, fire, geo, and ice, which we don't have. Alright. So we got our first team, water, fire. For the Geo for Tui, I do say Geo is a counter to it, so I would theoretically click Ningguang, but in reality, Geo you can just as easily take out with a Claymore. And I guess it doesn't really matter who we pick last. I guess for the sake of sakes, we'll pick Ningguang. I really don't have anything on any of these last few people, so none of this is going to be pointful. I'll actually probably... I kind of want to bring Amber just in case Bennett dies so that I definitely can take out the ice shields. And you know what? Yeah, that'll give me 25% bonus damage. So, just on the team building, we now have a team that has an advantage to every Fatui shield except for a second ice for the second half of the third floor. So let's run this. I'm going to try to figure out how to open that comment because I see that somebody commented and I have no idea how to do that with PlayStation, so sorry if it's a little screwy for a second here. Let me figure out how to do this. Somebody told me there is a way to get the comments on the right side of my screen, but I'm not finding it. Let me pick one of these. So whenever you get to the Spiral Abyss, you always want to look at the floor bonuses first because you're on floor 7, chamber 1. So floor 7, every effect of this floor buff, it's going to be the whole time, all 3 parts of it. But sometimes, you know, the floor buffs are trash. This is pretty good. I'm going to take the plus 80 mastery. But let's say this was like, I don't know, plus 200 defense or something. There are some, you know, defensive ones or pretty useless ones. Then I'd worry about, okay, well, if the floor one isn't good or isn't going to help me in any way clear, then what is the chamber buff that I would get? So we'll get the elemental mastery. Give me one more second to just try and figure out this comment on the side of my screen thing. Oh. Wow. Of course the comment's from you, dude. Okay. And you know what? There was no party in our chat, so it's not like I could have known it was you. And I'm not trying to attack you, dude. There are plenty of people who get stuck on floor 7. I'm gonna be such a thug as to let these guys get their shields, because it's not really a guide to beat floor 7 if these guys don't have shields, you know? They have to have their best possible chance to survive the onslaught. Alright. So we'll get the lightning down on the ice guy. Lightning on the water guy, fire on the ice guy. And Gooba's gonna do shit all to the ice guys, so I'll just throw Pyronado in there. So now both of their shields are gonna be broken. Obviously the water guy heals, so you wanna break the water guy's ability to do that by just taking him completely out of the equation. And boom, now I just have no Pyronado for the second half, which is unfortunate. So, we'll give them a second to get their shields again, out of all fairness. Gotta be fair to the Fatui, man. Can't cut the Fatui's chances of winning out. That wouldn't be fun. Come on, shield up. See, that boy wants shield up. You guys want a shield up? I know you do. There it is. Alright. Now the water guy's got a shield, I'm gonna take it off. Ice guy wants to throw his ice breath. Honestly, I feel like a regular flamethrower would be less threatening than an ice flamethrower. It's ridiculous how strong that thing is. Like, I don't know. But it's cool that they did different element flamethrowers, you know, imagine. We could probably have, like, geo flamethrowers just shooting rock chunks at people. Jeez, that would bring me back to my, my neighborhoods getting mad at me days. So that should be the end of Water Boy. And that's also probably the end of Ice Boy. Unless I get beaten. In fact, we're gonna get some heals up in her. Wow. I don't think I have an attack speed buff. Oh, maybe it's this circle. Is it this circle? Oof, yeah, it was that circle. That circle definitely gives an attack speed buff. I don't know why it disappeared as soon as I want to take advantage of it. So being electric, you gotta ice up this boy. Get it all unshielded and whatnot. Try to build up my energy for my Pyronado back for the second half. I always like to get my ults ready for the next half, because then when I'm going in, I know I'm gonna have like as much as I can have. So, oh, I just missed it. I tried to swap to Zingling to collect all those particles, but I whiffed. So there, almost full again. Oh well. So I'll be super close to my second Pyronado. Or second half Pyronado. Now this half is a lot easier without the healers, obviously, so we don't have to worry about the Hydro guy, and like we don't have to focus him or anything. The Pyro guy, in my opinion, is one of the easiest Fatuis to kill, just because, like, you know, you don't even have to deal damage. Barbara very effectively breaks a Pyro shield. That's also why people don't mind bringing the low-level Barbara. I'll show off the low-level Barbara's shield break ability here. See, one charge shot, half his fucking shield, dude? Yes, please. Big ol' Frost Daddy go down. And And that other guy's trying to snipe me while I'm doing this. Oh boy. Exactly what I want. Some good old freezy flamethrower. But yeah, just like that, doesn't matter what level Amber is. Amber's a thug at clearing out shields of any ice character or ice abyss mage, doesn't matter. Amber's about the ice shields. Look at that, those 69s and 300s eating that shield. Doesn't even matter what you do for damage. You can have that level 1 Amber. Obviously I have a level 20 Amber, but you don't need a level 20 Amber to do that by any means. And I'm not going to have this ult back in time, but that's alright. Good, get your shields back. I'm definitely going to get that cheeky little energy back. Why don't they want to put up shields? Come on, boys. Put them up, put them up. That's what I'm talking about. Oof. Don't immediately want Amber to die. It looked like they were everybody was about to charge her. Poppin' shields. Dude, Amber is a straight thug. Nobody can say different. Oh, he put his shield right back up? Okay, dude. You know what? You want to... Okay. I thought Amber almost died, but I swapped and now she has fat health. Oh, because she probably got a tick from the belt back. There we go. Whatever, I got my ult, so we'll take the ice guy out now. No, we won't! Best believe we won't! That was a lie. Oof. Sucking me into the ice tornado. Not the funnest of things, not gonna lie. Absolutely eating my health. Oh. Rude, dude. Honestly rude. You know what? We'll show this guy some love. We'll draw out this timer. Why focus one guy down? Why not just make it really difficult? You know, get those ult frames in the middle of everybody doing shit. Really just rub it in that my level 30 Bennett can slap up on your stupid little shield. No. Oh! That's tough. Well, good thing she was an extra. That's what happens when you just swap to people trying to save somebody and then you swap to somebody weaker. Wow, and then you get just even more bullied by ice. Dude, stop! Oh my god. Absolutely annoying. I'm not attacking a lot with Barbara because I want to use charge attacks, but like obviously that takes stamina. But she gets so much more healing out of her charge attacks when she's not getting frozen solid. Alright. This tutorial definitely went way off the rails, but we're back on track, you know. We're just gonna heal everybody up with Bennett's ult, because Bennett's an absolute baller. Honestly, double healer comp, that's what it's about. Look at him thinking a shield's gonna save him. Nothing's gonna save you, dog. Actually, me trying to build energy is gonna save you, dog. I don't have energy for Barbara or for Bennett for next floor. What a sham. Oh well. Now we'll just not have Amber for the double fire. Actually, I wonder, that makes me curious whether somebody's dead or not, if their elemental synergy would still carry over. Because that would be huge if, like, I don't even need Amber alive. Well, I guess it doesn't matter either way. It's not like I can bring her back and change the path. So, you know, I waited for shields in the first round. I feel like that was pretty fair. Just kind of show you guys you don't need levels in the characters, you just need element reactions. This time I'm actually going to go for kills because I ran wicked low on time on that last one. Wow, yeah. Keep spinning, dude. Keep icicling me up. Thank you, Gooba. I appreciate you making me use my Pyronado. Also, you know, I didn't learn for quite a while. I feel like some people should know. You get a lot more heals out of your charge attack with Noelle. I don't know if it's just like... I figured if you did one rotation, even if you hit 5 enemies, you'd only heal once per rotation. But even with that assumption, you heal like a ton. You heal more. You get more rotations than you get auto attacks. So even if that was the case, which I'm not even positive that's the case, I just thought that was the case, then it would be better to do charge attacks. Sucks I just used Kaya's ult and now he's ulting like I'm doing my shieldy shit. Luckily for me, a shield does not stop me from smacking shields. This is a good time to heal, get a little spinny spinning. Kind of a waste to use Oz and then the ult because the ult respawns Oz. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh my gosh. Fischl almost just took the L. That would have been just embarrassing. Alright. Get in that good old charge attack heal for Fischl because she needs it wicked bad. Run out of stamina, so I guess I'll just go for them autos. Now we can break that shield, and that should be the end of these boys. Boom, shaloom. And again with my Fischl, you know, I swapped to the Favonius bow to show that you don't need 5 stars to clear any of this stuff. But in reality, if you had like a compound bow or a rust or any other 4-star bow, would probably do better on Fischl. The only reason I have that on Fischl is purely for this like case in point kind of thing going on. Might as well do a charge attack on these boys since they're together. Nope, okay, alright. Thought I was far enough to reach them. Both games said, damn, nah, you ain't. Don't know why I threw Bennett in there, but that's alright. We did. That's what it's about. See now, even though I don't have Geo, that Geo boy shield gets collapsed by the Claymore characters. Not that Bennett does a lot of damage, but I just want all that energy recharge back. Anything to help Barbara really get her ult back, because her ult charge is so slow. I have like no energy recharge on her, so anything really is helpful at the end of the day. That attack speed bonus in that circle is actually disgusting. Stacking with Razor's ult too, like that's nutty. Alright, Fireboy. Just easy peasy shield clears, easy peasy full health, you know? All about it. Get the energy back. It took me a while to realize that Razor had that extra energy mechanic where if you tap the skill you gain sigils and then when you hold the skill you use them. So definitely don't be playing yourself like I was playing myself. Use your Razor to the fullest extent. He can hold 3 sigils, so you want to use light, 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 and then follow it with heavy. That's why when you ascend him to a certain point, he gets that extra passive of, oh, before 50% energy, he has a ton of energy. These are all shit. Before 50% energy, he has a ton of energy regain bonuses, and then after 50% regen, he doesn't. Or sorry, after 50% energy, he doesn't. And that's just because he gets all of that second half just from proccing that extra mechanic and getting those extra procs off. Oh, this floor is only 3 people? Oh wow. I know part 3 is always the easiest, but damn, like, okay, part 3 in what, 30 seconds, 25 seconds, because I stopped at the end there? Nutty. Part 3 is always kind of easier. Like part 3 on floor 8 is just the Cryo-Reservine and the Pyro-Reservine. I probably butchered those pronunciations, but you know what I mean. You know, pretty simple, straightforward bosses that like you don't really need a lot of, you know, you don't need typing to really kill them effectively. It's a shame I couldn't stay in that ult. I do enjoy Bennett's ult bonus damage. Even at level 30, Bennett is a thug support. Anybody who says Bennett isn't good, they just haven't played Bennett yet. I didn't really care about Bennett at all. You know, I had 2 characters at level 80 before I even put a single level into Bennett. And after I put support artifacts on Bennett, like Noblesse Oblige and Instructor set, you know, I was playing around with basically all the support sets I could get on him. I just really came to love Bennett. His heal is extremely high, and, you know, like I said, mine's level 30. He's at 5,600 HP. That's not too bad for a level 30 at all. Like, early game, I know health just feels like nothing. This man's in a corner. I wish I could just spin until my energy was gone. Alright, and that's as simple as 4-7 is, you know. It's all about the elemental reactions, having the advantage on the shields, because as soon as you don't have an advantage on a shield, that guy's going to take so long to kill. If you don't have every single advantage type, you are then forced to melt them before their shield is up, or hope you have enough time to whittle them down from this insanely buffed defensive state, and it's just not worth it at that point. It's really not. So, you know, yeah. I don't know why I said so. There was no continuation to that. But that's Spiral 7. It's really just all about the elements. Make sure you bring the right elements. Make sure you're clicking floor buffs, and then alternatively, if the floor buff isn't bad or isn't good, then take the chamber buff. And also pay attention to the disorders. You know, you see this one is a very crit rate based dungeon, so your crit damage is over doubled. Your crit rate generates energy. So having crit on people in this dungeon, or at least on your main DPS, is going to skyrocket your DPS. So trying to kill people before they put their shields up isn't that hard. My Razor, you know, he's definitely doing decent for where he's at, but he's 60 out of 70. You know, I have his weapon leveled up to 80, but he was critting for like 4Ks in there. That typically doesn't happen. It's just because of that crit damage buff, and even Fischl with that Favonius bow. Whew. I wasn't a fan of it, but it got us through. So hopefully this helped somebody out. I know there's quite a handful of people stuck on 7. I know that obviously I can't go back and level and do it with weaker characters to show how I did it when I did it, but this was as good as I could get. I did it without 5 stars, so hopefully a lot of people have the gear and, you know, have the ability to clear this floor. And again, don't let the levels throw you off. A level 1 Amber can break an Ice Fatui shield with 2 charge attacks. You know, Bennett, even at level 1, he'll use 3 of his skills to break it. I kind of like the idea of the archers breaking them a lot more, because not only do they break them better than skills, but you also don't have a cooldown like you do on skills. You know, if you use Bennett or Zingling, right? When Zingling breaks the ice shield, there are a few times you saw I threw that down and it would just shoot the wrong way, or it would shoot the other guy and it wouldn't break the shield. So all of a sudden, you know, there goes all of my viability in breaking shields if I don't have my ult up. Like in there, I swapped the Pyronado because I made sure I had a charge and everything. But with Amber, you can throw down your skills, and if your skills miss, well, you know, that's fine. Use a charge attack. Oh, well, not that I can show her off because she's in an expedition, but, you know, Fischl, her bird on cooldown, no problem. Just use that charge shot. As long as you got some charge shots, you're good. Well, as long as you have advantage, you're good. But to keep the time low, to try and get that 9-star run, you know, archers are going to help you out a lot. Killing them before they get shields is going to help you out a lot. And just kind of as, like, I guess, bonus content, we'll run through it one more time, but with, like, dirty gear. Like, I won't wait for shields at the beginning. I won't be nice. I won't be casual to these fellas. Right, you know, I'll remember this. It was ice, fire, geo, I think I'd put an electric in there too, didn't I? And then the second team, slap everybody good in there. Oh, but I need fire. Right. Yeah, you know what? Healers are obsolete. Who even uses healers anymore? Actually, my second team needs a Geo. I guess we'll do that swap then. I don't like the thought of not having healer, but I also feel like this is going to be a cakewalk, so GL to us, right? So let's clear through Spiral 7 now in just insane speed. Because, you know, also, when you hit higher ARs and you unlock higher Ascensions, you're going to be able to go back and clear things like this, like, no problem. And, you know, this is going to show that. What was that? I looked right at the Hyo guy. I threw my my ability, and it straight turned me around. That was some bull schnapples, dude. Look at the auto attacks from this electric, barely taking that shield down. Honestly, dude, chill out. Why am I stuck? I feel like I was straight up just stuck on his stomach. I did this to show it gets much faster, but then I didn't even use Mona. But this is why I didn't use Mona. Oh, you were gonna heal that guy? Oh, doesn't look like you made it in time, buddy. Oh my god. Honestly, that is gonna be the only reason I regret not taking a healer is this stupid ice guy, dude. Honestly disgusting. Mona needs her ult back. It's probably too late. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it's not. Nice. Alright, that first team is getting bullied without a healer. I'm like, oh, I don't need a healer, and then it's like, slap, 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 slap. Alright. Good. That boy lived. Okay, dude. Time for takeoff. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Killjoy. We've only just begun. Teamwork is dreamwork. I didn't even pay attention at the time. I mean, obviously, when you come back and you hit something that's supposed to be below your pay grade, you just slap through it. Slizzy slap. And sorry I left out talking for a little bit there, you know, I'm just trying to crunch them numbers, so to speak. What's the you know, win a fight with Razor at 20 friggin' frackin' health right now. Go ahead, break that bitch out. I actually need Razor alive to take out the Geo boys, so that worries me, because he's very close to fucking down a creek without a paddle, so to speak. Here, this makes sense. Get that shield off, come on. There it is. So now that he's not there dealing damage, I should be able to break this shield. Can I get enough energy back for that ult? Not quite. Oh, yes, quite. Bet. Alright, you know what? I'm comfortable. I should just be attacking. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Oh, and I don't have a way to kill Geo now. Ouch. That's actually brutal.
What's the problem? This is bad.
Why did that completely readjust my camera? Literally no matter which way I go, just hunts me down. That wasn't enough to break his shield, dude, what? Okay. I don't want to use that ult because I want it for my next fight, but I also feel like there's not a lot of way for me to get through this man without it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna have it for tier 3 or chamber 3, but whatever. As much of it as I can back. I don't have Venti's ult for this either. What a rip. Oh, got the circle of Opinus. This is just what I needed. Give me the energy. And boom. Man, I put so much work into the first half, and then the second half's like, click, 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 done. That's brutal. I feel like, you know, Razor died. It's because I have no healer. You should always have a healer on both teams in Spiral. Don't be like me. Don't think you're a thug and then walk in and then lose, like, one of the... Oh! Is that going to revive him? Restore 25%? No! Oh, I thought maybe that would have been sick. Alright, I need to take, what, ice out? Oh. Well, that makes life a little easier then. Alright, that was uncomfortable. If that water guy got his shield off before I killed him, would have been over. Now it's the opposite. Now he dies. Oh, okay. Now he dies. I thought he was gonna die from that explosion, to be honest. Hey, at least that last round was quick, cause jeez was I worried. No Razor would have made that way too much. Razor's my second DPS, so like that team wouldn't have survived too well. I guess Mona's theoretically also a DPS, so I don't know. Maybe that's not what I should say, but take out the Anemo boy, cause screw getting pulled here, pulled there, you know. And then oh, and I don't have ice. That Fatui is gonna take me a fat minute. Oh, I don't have water. That Fatui is gonna take me a fat minute. How did I ever think that this was the team comp for this floor? What? No. I have to do so much damage to people with fat resistances. I literally went back into that. That's rough. What's the time on this? 750 or 7.5 for 3. You know, honestly, even though I messed up, I bet I can still get 3. About to find out. Oh, okay. Let's see, just completely charges away from my Ventiel. Okay. That's alright, that's still a 9-star clear. That's terrible. That was probably the bumpiest clear in Clearville, but that's alright. That's a clear, nonetheless. So, there you guys go. You got a 4-7 strat team, and then a 4-7 OP clear 9-star no problem team. Obviously, the second of which everybody won't have, but some people will. Some people pulled Venti and Mona, and you know, other people might have Diluc or Kiki or Quinn, or you know, it doesn't matter what 5 stars you have at the end of the day. If you have 5 stars, it's going to help you out a lot. So hopefully, with whatever you pull, you'll be able to 9-star floor 7. But at least this should have helped you get through floor 7 at whatever stage in the game you're at. Whether you're still in like the 30s and you still have your level 1 Amber to break those Fatui shields, or if you're, you know, AR 45, you haven't gotten around to it and you're just going back to slap up on it now, I hope that you get through it. Hopefully this helps people out. If not, I'm sorry I didn't help out. But, you know, the attempt was made. Best of luck to everybody in Spiral, and may everybody get all the way to floor 12 with 9 stars and cap out every week before reset, because that's a ton of free Primo Gems and artifacts and XP books. So best of luck to everybody in their future, and hopefully we'll catch you next time.